I'm a weirdo. I'm a god of war, you a guitar hero. So let's box like Tyson, you'll get punched out.
What's up, guys? Shad Juice here. I want to go through this tub of stuff I got off, I think it was OfferUp or Facebook, I can't remember. But at the beginning of the day, there was just a big tub of stuff, just one picture and nothing really describing what was in it. First it said 600, then it went down to 300, and then I seen he lived kind of close by, and I decided I hit him up, asked him if there was any games, like video games in the box, and he said there's a few, mostly systems and stuff. So, I mean, the thing that was on top I really wanted, so I went and checked it out, and I ended up leaving with this stuff, and I'll show you what I got. First up, we got this, the big Nintendo 64 case, which is awesome. Still needs some cleaning. I'm definitely going to keep that. We'll take some of the games out. We got Sonic 2 on Genesis, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade on Genesis, Madden 2001. The only really good game that was in there was Turtles 3 on NES, which I sold already for like 25 bucks. So that's going to help recoup. We got Lost World Jurassic Park, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I said no, nothing really good game-wise. Just a couple of Nightmare on Elm Street movies. We got a Lonely Dreamcast controller. I'm really not sure what this is, what this goes to. Somebody can tell me, let me know. Got a Sega Master System, console only. The one bad thing about this, like there's a big pile of cords in the box, but none of the cords went to the systems besides like one Sega cord. So that was kind of my negotiation. I was like, man, I can't even play none of this stuff because I have none of the cords. Got Echo the Dolphin, another Sonic 2. So yeah, he wanted 300. He said something about 150. And then I went down to 80. And he said like 125. I said, look, man, best I could do is like $100. And that's my top dollar because I can't even use none of the systems without the cords. And I don't know, it looks like a lot of work to me, like usual. Got NES Advantage. Got an Atari controller. Just totally random stuff. But the two good things is working, trust me. We got this Nintendo U-Force, which I've never had one of these before. It's kind of dirty and a little worn, but let's see if it works. It goes in Nintendo. Yeah, it goes in Nintendo. Got a 32X. Needs cleaned up. If that works, I'll be selling that. That's a double. Got a PlayStation 1. Yeah, no game in it. What else we got here? We got a Model 3 Genesis, which I didn't have that, so that's cool. Added to the collection. We got a Model 1 Sega, a Game Gear, which I thought that one of the buttons felt weird, like the first one doesn't seem like it worked right, but I haven't tested yet. I just got Sonic 2 in there. Old batteries in it. Let's see if it'll fire up. Probably not. Oh. Didn't think these batteries would work. Can hear it. Huh. Oh, it works. That's cool. I don't even have a Game Gear at the moment, so. Seems like both them buttons do work. Cool. Well, that's good. That works. I didn't even turn it on or try it, so. Alright, we got the Sega. There's one NEX Max controller. Battery power pack to stick on the back of the Game Gear. 2 SNES consoles. One just needs cleaned up, and the other one's got the yellowing on it. Bottom's good. Usually the top goes first, it seems like. Let me show you the stuff I really wanted and I got. Finally got me a NES Power Glove. Been wanting this thing forever, man. It's like one of the last accessories for Nintendo I wanted. It's not in too bad shape, just needs a little wiping. No big deal. And that came with the program guide. And instructions. And the connections. So it's complete. Hopefully it works. I haven't tested it out yet. And the main thing I got, I really been wanting one of these because it saves space and I like it the way this one sets up. We got the Model 1 Sega CD. Ugh. Really happy to add that. I was really nervous to try it. I've never used one before. So first thing I did was I took the power plug and plugged it into the wall and hooked it up. Nothing lit up. So I was like, well, that's not good. So I decided, well, let me put a Model 2 Sega on there. Hooked everything up. Turned the Sega on. And we did get some lighting on there on the Sega CD. So I was like, well, that's good. I was like, well, how the hell do you eject this thing? And I couldn't figure nothing out. I was like, well, let me try the reset button on the Sega. And sure enough, that's how you eject the disc on this. Which I've never had this one. I always had the Model 2. So definitely happy to add the Sega CD, the Power Glove, and the Genesis 3. $100 I paid. I think I did alright on it. Especially with the complete Power Glove and the Sega CD. I'm definitely happy with that. And I like the 64 case. So all in all, not a bad deal. Let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you checking out the video. Peace. What's up, guys? Shad Juice here. I'm back at you with this is going to be a yard sale pickup, man. This is pretty freaking awesome. It's just going to be a game pickup, nothing else. Didn't really get a whole lot else. Just a couple of little things, but I tried to make my way down to a yard sale that said video games. I wasn't expecting a whole lot. Opened at 9 o'clock. I got there a few minutes after 9 because my GPS wasn't working right. And when I get there, there's a couple boxes with like NES and Super Nintendo outside for they were like $4 or $5 a piece. I found a couple games I didn't have, which was cool. And they weren't like big titles. But then I see this other guy. He came out on the porch with the guy that was running the sale, and I knew he looks for video games and stuff, but he told me that he got his personal collection out in there, and if I wanted to come look, I said awesome. And yeah, the other collector guy was really cool, man. He got Earthbound and Ghost Lion, and I don't even really know what else he got, but he got some good stuff. And like he said, dig on in, you know. We just went at it. And just got some games we wanted. And the guy knew what he had. He cut us some deals, though, which was pretty awesome. He brought out his Sega stuff, Super Nintendo, NES. And I'm going to show you what I got, man. I spent a decent amount of money, but I think it's worth it once you see what all I got. We'll start off with I'm just going to start picking random games. We're not going to go system by system. Picked up Stubbs the Zombie. Doesn't have the manual, but the disc is in nice shape. Never come across that one. We got Cold Set on PlayStation 2. That's complete. I only really picked that up. I got it cheap and I'm going to flip it. That's the only reason I don't like them kind of games. I had to get a few games to flip, try to recoup some money back, of course. Got some Sega games here. We got Battletoads. These were cheapies outside. Galaxy Force 2. Space Harrier 2. Technical difficulties there. I kind of like whacked the phone. Let's just keep going Genesis since we're already there. Finally got a copy of Hyperstone Heist. Label was kind of rough, but I didn't have it, so. I don't know why this ain't in the case here. Picked up Rocket Knight Adventures complete in the box. Really nice shape. I do have the game, so that's a little recouping right there. Picked up General Chaos. I've had the box for this for a long time, so now I can complete that. Picked up another copy of Contra Hard Corps. That's going to be a recouper. Picked up a copy of Reister. Ain't focusing very good. Picked up another copy of Gunstar Heroes. The one I got's pretty rough, so that's going to be a upgrade to mine. And then I could sell the other one or trade the other one. Picked up Alien Storm. Didn't have that, I don't think. Guess we'll keep going with Genesis. Yeah, there's my old copy. It's kind of rough, so. I didn't have this. I don't think it's worth much. B.O.B. And missing the Manuel. He had like a lot of stuff. Like I didn't want to take all his. Like he had a lot of Zeldas and Marios, like regular ones I already had. So I didn't take all that stuff. And there's some games he wanted to keep, which was cool. Got Toe Jam and Earl. No manual, but the cartridge is in nice shape. This was kind of neat. I've never seen this one. Starflight. And that manual is thick as that's like the thickest manual I've ever seen in like a Sega game. It's complete, very nice shape. It's got all the inserts too, not just the manual. These are probably the better two Sega games I got. We got Shadowrun. That's complete with the black and white manual. One of the ones I was really happiest to pick up was get it out of this little case here. Mega Turrican, and that's in really nice shape. Got a little sticker residue on the back. Ain't no big deal. So yeah, guys, that was all the Sega stuff. I'll show the NES stuff because I think the Super Nintendo was probably the best stuff I got. This game was outside. I've been wanting to get this one for a while. Got Double Dare. This is actually back on TV now, but it ain't the same when you're not a kid. We watched a few episodes, me and the wife, but it just ain't the same. Got another game I didn't have, Thunder and Lightning. Picked up another copy of Micro Machines. Chris Miller needs that to finish his childhood games he's looking for, so I'm going to keep that for him. What else we got? Picked up Crash and the Boys Street Challenge. That's a recouper. Got Nightshade. Didn't have this one. That's going in the collection. a little hard to find game, about a $50 game that I didn't have. Shadow of the Ninja, Natsumi title. So I can add that to my collection, which is awesome. Got a few Super Nintendo games here. Oh, I had one more NES game. That was The Rocketeer. I don't think I had that either. Here we go with the Super Nintendo games. Contra 3. I already flipped one for 30 bucks. So recoup some of this cost. Captain America. I'm not sure if I had that one or not. Got a Super Mario RPG. We got Super Metroid, which I just sold out for like $45. And this is going to be a recouper too because I have this game already. Sky Blazer. I got this CIB. It's about a $70 game. And then another game that I didn't have and that I actually wanted to have, and it's actually an Atlas title, which I'm not big on RPGs, but when they make other stuff like this game, Run Saber, I'm down with that. Didn't have that one. It's not focusing very well, but definitely happy to add that to the collection. So guys, I paid, I think total about $320 for everything. Now you're thinking, wow, that's a lot of money, right? I mean, that's 140 bucks just for them two. That's working on 200, you know, 240, 270. I'm just showing you guys, like, add that, that's 300. So I definitely got my money's worth. So I think he really hooked it up. I'm happy with what I got. Let me know what you guys think, and I appreciate you watching the video. Let me know what your favorite game was I picked up. Peace. What's up, guys? Shad Juice here. Getting back from a game pickup here. It's from a guy I met at a yard sale. About 2 months ago, I bought a bunch of stuff from him. He was kind of clearing out his collection. And I contacted him again, and became friends on Facebook or whatever, and I went over to his house today and bought some more stuff. He hooked me up with some good games, man, for a bro price. I appreciate it. So I'll show you what I picked up from him. Picked up Shadowrun on the Super Nintendo. Printed out case, pretty cool. I actually had this game before and it wouldn't work at all. No matter what I did, I couldn't get it to work, so it's cool to add that back to the collection. Probably just be random what I show you. We got Gem Power Lost in Dimension in 3D. I never heard of that one, so I grabbed that. Super Ghouls and Ghosts Manual. Just got that recently. Got Cheeky Cheeky Boys on the Sega Genesis. Got Phantom 2040, Super Nintendo. We got Indiana Jones Greatest Adventures on the Super Nintendo. We got Ranger X. It's a shooter I've been wanting on the Genesis. We got Zanak on the NES. I don't think I have that one. Got Adventure Island 2. Got Q*bert 3. Secret of Evermore. Adventures of Batman and Robin. Comic Zone. And I didn't know this existed on a Genesis. I think I've heard of it before, but never really paid attention. But McDonald's Treasureland Adventure. He was telling me to get that. It's a good game and definitely uncommon. It's pretty cool to add that to the collection. We got Dynamite Headdy on the Genesis. It's another one I never heard of. High Seas Havoc. I think he said it was kind of like maybe a Sonic clone, maybe, or something. So grab that. Got Streets of Rage on a Genesis. Complete. Picked up Speed Punks on the PlayStation. One I didn't have. Got Turtles in Time on a Super Nintendo. Got Uniracers. Heard that's a good game. I'm pretty sure I don't have it. Can't really see in the box here. We got River City Ransom with the manual. So that's cool. This is disc only, but we got Jurassic Park Operation Genesis. I'll try to find a case for that. Trying to make sure I got everything on this box I can't see. Picked up Mega Man Anniversary Collection on the GameCube. Actually, I traded them some GameCube stuff too. He's one system he wanted to play some games for. Missing the manual. The two bigger games I got Chrono Trigger, the Super Nintendo. It's discolored. Little nicks there, but pretty cool. I don't have that. And a game that I have been looking for a long time. Got Demon's Crest. So yeah, man, I'm happy to finally get that game added to the collection. Most of these games are going in my collection because I don't have them, so that's awesome. I ended up paying $250 cash and some few GameCube games he wanted, like Luigi's Mansion and stuff. So definitely happy with the deal. I got some games I've been wanting for a long time, so it's awesome. If you do happen to see this video, appreciate it, man. But that's it for this pickup.